Hi there, Pumpkin. So today there was a big Curve hack. Giant, 100 million plus, it was enormous. And the founder of Curve is a very naughty man. He has risked the entire project he basically dumped all the coins on Aave and he has a giant loan. He's got a loan of like $160 million worth. He bought $60 million worth of property. It's ridiculous. So I think his loans are 60 to 160 million, somewhere there. Now, ChainLink has saved the day. Even though it was disastrous, ChainLink has come in, and because they are baby dolls, everybody is thankful to them. So today, there was a breaking hacking curve. ChainLink saved the day. So look at this, okay? If someone used an on-chain oracle price for Curve, it would have displayed only an 8-cent price. So what does that mean? If we go, you can actually go to Deck Screener. You can see that Curve went all the way down to this price here on the actual Ethereum blockchain, and have it for you right here. So the hacker comes in, everything dumps. He just dumps it for the money, whatever's in the pool, and gets slipped enormous amount. You gotta see, this is a 5-minute chart, baby dolls. This is absolutely huge. Imagine you're holding a coin and in 5 minutes, oh, there you go, you've lost all your money, 87% done. How terrible is that? So this person, because they've stolen, these thieves, these subhuman filth, they've stolen the money of Curve. They have to go and dump it in whatever liquidity pools they can find. So they've gone to the Curve Ethereum pools and they've tried to dump it immediately, and they have. Unfortunately, the user interface doesn't display things properly and some people made a mistake. So ChainLink was not using the on-chain feed. So it's very interesting to think about what's happening here. ChainLink was using a combination of centralized exchange feeds. Okay, so the Curve founder, his liquidation is 37 cents. If we go back here, look where 37 cents is. It stayed down here for a couple of blocks, which means like for a couple of Ethereum blocks. So this is the actual 1-minute chart. So if ChainLink was using the actual on-chain price feed, this would have liquidated him. The whole Curve project's destroyed. The founder's gone. It's crazy. I've made a video to explain it here for you, friends. If you type in just CRV, I've made the video to tell you that, yes, how did this Curve founder dump $100 million worth of CRV right here? So, you know what I mean? Here we go. He bought like a Melbourne compound, and this is like terrible to think about. Imagine you're in a project where the founder went leveraged all in towards the lows. You're like, oh my God, this better be the low of all lows. Like, you're having a heart attack. Well, guess what? He basically got liquidated, right? And he's lucky he got saved by ChainLink's price oracle feed because it was using centralized exchanges. So this is something to think about. Do we always want to use on-chain exchanges? Because with or a combination of centralized exchanges as well, maybe they have some sort of sophisticated way how they do different price oracle feeds, how they can kind of see that one has blown up. So there are different oracles out there. They want to be pure, and they just want to do on-chain things. They say the on-chain prices are the real prices. But what happens in the event of a madman? What happens in the event of someone going crazy? It's too dangerous. If you centralize all your oracle needs just from one place, well, if that place gets destroyed, look what happens. This is why we're in the Pulse Chain Hex community. This could happen in the future when we start going up and then enter the next bear market. If people are borrowing on their Pulse X and Hex, there could be like billion-dollar Hex borrows, something enormous that might shock all of us in the future. And then this person just gets tagged. He got tagged because the liquidity is too thin. So this is why it's super dangerous, man. So what does it mean actually for like something like ChainLink? It's just more brownie points for it. It's a positive image. Everybody out there knows. Maybe there'll be more of a story made about this because you get to see like, wow, okay, maybe just using on-chain is not the best idea to do this. So remember, I just showed you those prices here. So, you know, the prices down here went to like 8.4 cents, you see? But if you go to the centralized exchange, they only hit 58 cents. So it's a big discrepancy in the price. It's because obviously the hacker, the subhuman filth, they can't put their money on centralized exchanges because they'll just get blocked. So they have to sell on the public market, which is on-chain. They have to sell immediately. They have to grab whatever they can. And people have scrambled to remove the liquidity from them. So, we're going to look at the Link ETH chart now. All is well if you know, okay, well, yes, ChainLink is needed. ChainLink is great. It's one of the best bets on DeFi because, it's super strong, etc. But the price is still poopy. The price is still poopy. So it is frustrating. But in my experience, when something has had such a very long base like this, when it starts going up, there's no more mean reversion anymore. There's no more of like this. When it starts going, it won't even go like this. It won't mean revert hard. It'll start doing what it done before, which is just start grinding up. Start going up, zip up, and just start doing this. Now, I don't know where we land. I have no idea. This could go anywhere, friends, because I want to tell you that it's going to come back up here, which is enormous from here. So this is a phenomenal return. Remember, you're betting on a blue chip, man. You're betting on a blue chip. You're not going around buying these bold Coinbase coin and just buying people on crypto Twitter who are grifters trying to just shill their bags at the top. You're not doing that. So from here to up here, you get an 8.5x on your Ethereum. I would rather just be super conservative, and let's say we get scammed and we can only get here. 4 to 5x on Ethereum on a blue chip is amazing. You can sleep at night like a baby. That's why this is super important. That's why we have very high targets, but it is what it is. I mean, if Ethereum is going to do a 4x from here and ChainLink does a 4 to 5x on Ethereum, that might mean a 16 to 20x on the ChainLink price from here. That's in US dollar. 16 to 20x. ChainLink is about $7.15. So it might do like 16x times $7.15. Gets you about $114. I'm praying that happens. I'm praying it doubles or triples that as well. Now, obviously, everybody in every other coin, they're saying, well, I'm here for 30, 40, 50, 100x. Well, I'd like to tell you, please present me a list of coins that can do a minimum 20x. Please present me, because all I know is we got Hex, Pulse, PulseX, because they're so undervalued. We have them. I want to know other coins, right? Obviously, we have things like, but within the ecosystem, Hedron, Icosa, Pawpleb, we have them, right? And probably I'll throw Uni, the Uni token as well. But I want to know any other ones. Do you have any other ones, okay? And I know everybody just wants to go, oh, what about this coin? What about this meme coin? These ones, you can't go all in, man. Like throwing $500 or $2,000 on something, that's not going all in. Like, you found the winner when you're like, okay, if I was sleeping on a $7.5 million position in this, yeah, I wouldn't be the most comfortable person in the world, but would I feel comfortable? Well, for me, for Link, I would. Even if this thing doesn't work out, I would. I've just seen too many signs. I would feel comfortable with that. But you wouldn't feel comfortable if you had 94% of your net worth in a poopy coin, right? In one of these new poopy coins coming out. You would absolutely feel the complete opposite of that. You'd feel like, uh-oh, it's over. You're checking it every day. The slippage is enormous. You don't know what's going on. So with this, it's a completely different vibe. And if you want to see sadness at the start, this is the founder of Curve. Okay, look at this. So this person just, alarms are ringing all across DeFi right now. Big pools are being drained before the white hats. So white hats is like, this is another thing, friends, in this nerd world, these people trying to save the whole industry and who made the industry. Unfortunately, what happened was, when the hack happened, they all tweeted it and it alerted everybody else. So what they said protocol is, you're meant to get in touch with a white hat approach first, which is somebody who basically hacks it for themselves, takes the money for themselves, leaves it in a safe place to return it later until they fix the bug. So here's the owner going like, yes, we didn't make it before the hacker. So this is just like, that's why he has a giant Curve position. It was literally game over for the project. It's a decentralized project. Everybody uses Curve, the stablecoin DEX, which is this website right here. So Curve. So obviously it looks like, 1998 Windows type of website. Curve is a stablecoin DEX. So it gives you a very low slippage, much better bang for your buck when it comes to stable coins. And they have other different pools. They do like staked Ethereum ones as well. So they have different pools here. But the yield ain't nothing to go home with. Like, you got to be dealing with a lot of money here. Like, if we sort by TVL, so when you come here, sort by TVL. I know a lot of people waste their time. They'll sort by these rates up here. You want to sort by how much money is committed everywhere. So the total value locked in STETH here, the base rate is 2%. 2%. So you can come down here. This is Try Crypto. This was a popular one. Obviously, it's not worth it. It has Tether, a third, Bitcoin, a third, and then you have Ethereum, a third. With the base rate, your base yield year per year is 0.5% annualized. And here you go. You're making like 2.7 to 6.5% with Curve staking lockup. If you lock it up for 4 years, you buy all the Curve and you lock it up. So see how low these yields are, man? Like, if you have $1 million, you're earning 60K on that And you're hoping Bitcoin and Ethereum go up super, super high. But really, when you're dealing with these worlds, man, it's not worth it. I've already told you, for example, I just showed you with ChainLink, we can make, if it works out, 500% return. That's on your Ethereum. This here, you're making what, 6%? Compare that difference, man. That's, by the way, that's 6% if you do 4-year lockup. If you take an average, it's like 3.5%, 4%. So 4%, that's nuts, man. Think about that. 4% versus 500%. So that's why people don't want to take that risk, because they love the fact that every day you can wake up and they're like, oh, there's money in my account. Every day. Passive income. But it's a trap. It's a trap. That's why we're always thinking about long-term vision, baby dolls. You know exactly what time it is. ChainLink, more brownie points for it. Yes. We have CCIP released. There's a lot of positive news coming. Can we brew up some sort of bull run return? We're going to have to see as time goes on. Are people going to return more to these good projects or not? Because at the end of the day, they're not going to go wild like everybody thinks. We know crypto's a casino, man. Everybody knows that, yeah, even as Bitcoin goes up, well, look how many alt seasons we've seen already. We saw China coins, AI coins. We saw Pepe. We saw the hamster racing. Now we've seen Bold. You see what I mean? None of these have anything to do with legit projects. There was only there's a Pendle run. There was like some liquid staking derivative project run, but the insiders are already in. And it's just for staked Ethereum. Anyone can come and do these and copy paste these. So you can see we're running thin. There's no more low-hanging fruit. Now it's literally just player versus player. Player versus player. It's people eating themselves. As we saw with Coinbase, the base token with Bold, just with Bold, which is a useless meme on it. So the coin right here, we have just on-chain information just to show you. Bold, the insider pump and dump scandal. So 4 insider addresses bought 50% of the total Bold coins on launch in the first 4 minutes. Okay, so clearly they know what they were doing, okay? They know what they were doing, friends. They made a coin. There's some insiders here. And congratulations, they did it, okay? But you're not going to win. You're not going to win playing this. So they make a coin. They knew Coinbase layer 2. They were able to get in. They made a coin. They instantly bought it up. 4 people bought it up. And then they began their shilling. They just began shilling it straight away. So I'm sure it'll eventually come out who it is, okay? Then, look, they've dumped most of it for $1 million. So they literally put in, here you go, 4 addresses spent 0.5 ETH. So $1,000. And they take out $1 million. How about that? Imagine each person puts $250. They walk away with 250K. So crazy. 1000x. There you go. Bang. But how are they winning? They're winning because they come in, they tell everybody it's the future of finance. Come in, come have fun. But unfortunately, people still don't listen. Why? FOMO. People are missing out. People are missing out and they have this desperate need to, I've got to make money. I'm missing out. My coins aren't moving, etc., etc. And a final message here, friends. I'm actually enjoying this. It's very funny. So Mr. Maximus says, .eth? You know that it's dead in the water, right? And I'm wondering, what are you talking about, .eth? I'm not a .eth. And my donation address, okay, if you would like to donate to me, your friend saw me .eth. I realized, how the hell is this person talking about it? So I've placed my, hey, Mr. Maximus, sir, if you're watching here, I've placed my mouse over him. His first coin is XRP, okay? Oh, friends, XRP, we're going to make a video about them again because inflation has been dumped, murdered, okay? XRP, you got to think, there's no more SEC case for them to beat. So just think about that. His next coin is Algorand. Algorand, the sex appeal of a brown paper bag. They sponsored a chess tournament. Algorand, not going to make it. HBAR, I think they had inflation problems. Casper, big, giant inflation problems. And I'm going to show you here right now on the fly, friends. This is the Casper chart. Look how down it is. Okay, I'll put on log chart just to show you. Look how down it is. Down 99.90%. Literally lost all your money. So you're probably wondering, why the hell is he even shilling it? Well, here's the thing. Let me show you something, a trick. If you go to charts.cointrader.pro and you search for the chart trading section, type in CSPR, go to its market cap, and you'll be able to see a different story. Look at this. Oh, the market cap has been going up. You're like, that's weird. How come the coin has gone down so much, but the market cap's been going up? That means they've done enormous inflation unlocks to someone. Now, I don't know who. Obviously, it's going to be the insiders and the founders and all the grifters in the treasury. That's what they've done. they've allowed everybody to get in, and then they get all the inflation rewards and they dump. So it's obviously been something disgusting like that, where they just taken advantage of everybody, and now everybody's praying that it goes back to $1. That's usually what happens here. Now everybody sits here in it. They're like, wow, Casper used to be $7 and now it's 4 cents. Wow, that's what everyone's basically punting on. So it's interesting when you just go through people's profiles. XLM as well is just the smaller hippie version of XRP, and you have Flare, which is meant to be their EVM token for XRP. So shout out to Mr. Maximus. You are in some absolute poopy McPoop coins. These are old coins. They're not new and sexy anymore. I hope you find the way in the light, because those old cycle coins, you are unfortunately, you are the yield for all their founders like Ripple and Jeb McCaleb and all these other scum. You are how they make dividends, right? You just holding and sitting there, and people coming in, making money, trying to buy it up slowly. Well, they're the ones who dump on you. So I hope you change everything. You're able to see the light from here. Shout out to mum and dad friends. Tell them we definitely love them and appreciate them. I'm going to catch you in the next one.